Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Expeditions Rome. Let's go ahead and leave the gladiator training school thingy. I forgot what they called it. We have the goodies. The goodies are ours. And there is the Pontic army moving to attack Dorlion. Okay, so that's fine. There's an observatory available over there that we might want to go run and check out again. I'm a big fan of grinding out goodies. Let's go ahead and do that. I have to worry a little bit about water, so let's go ahead and... I should probably get some water here first. There we go. Bestia is no longer absent. That's good. Praetorians' morale has improved during their leisure time. Slavers! You pass many travelers on this road, most of which do not pay attention to your formidable group. Passing through a small settlement with a surprisingly bustling market, you somehow find yourself encircled by a group of traders peddling serwai. They do not look particularly friendly. Well, I don't like the way they look at me. Let's teach these people a lesson. It is very clear they don't like you. Fortunately, you don't like them either. As soon as you give the order to attack, it becomes clear that your Praetorians share your feeling. Wedge formation, charge them and cut them down. Your Praetorians had clearly been anticipating that command. The words have barely left your mouth before they draw their weapons and charge into the angry mob. Teresidius and Septimus have moderate injuries. A bloody and chaotic skirmish ensues. A few of your people sustain nasty injuries in the fighting, but they are quickly pulled to safety by their compatriots. Pylos helmet, panoplia, small food sack, and pike head. When your attackers finally lose their spirit and turn tail, regular salvage, and pristine salvage. Your people give chase, catching and cutting down every one of them in turn. Then the corpses are dragged back to you to be searched. All items of value confiscated. It's not a bad haul. Okay, I suppose we should triage. It's okay. All right. Oh wow, you have a bunch of stuff. You can do some trading. I feel like we have not really looked at Daenerys. All right, she is pleased. Let's see. She is first aid. She has constitution. Stoic, values reserved behavior and strives not to be controlled by the desires for pleasure or fear of pain. Will typically disagree with hedonistic characters. Superstitious, appreciates it when you pay tribute to and respect the gods. Will typically disagree with skeptical characters. And greedy, approves of acquiring and preserving resources. Will typically disagree with generous characters. Okay. Well, we'll see how that works out. We've got unwavering, pleased, devoted, and pleased. Indifferent. You're hesitant, hedonistic, greedy, and classist. honest, warmongering, and hedonistic. And I can't check you two. Pontic army attacks Legio Victrix in the Doralion region. Let's go ahead and resolve the battle. Okay, so loot is not that great. Then... we've got more manpower retained with you. Could work on getting some other skills trained up. So this guy has none of the other traits. I don't know why his loot amount is so high. Is it because he's a Velez? I don't know. Let's go with you. Well, you have that. You actually have the same skills. Let's actually go with you, because you've got the infantry specialization. We'll see how that works out.
The men are awaiting your orders.
Let's see. Extended line. Weak center. I think we'll go for a weak center.
Alicite hostis in infamata mamitiam acir. Our legion has engaged the enemy.
Alright. I do tend to like throw Pila. Because we want to get to that scatter threshold if we can. And we did.
Enemy equites are charging our formation.
Alright, enemy cavalry is charging. So we can lead by example. We can repel cavalry. We can stand firm. We can lead by example. I think that we will repel cavalry. Casualty survival rate seems good. And a victory!
The day is ours.
I could get some more morale. I could show mercy. Our morale's pretty good. Let's go ahead and show mercy. Get some more troops. Okay. Enemy forces were destroyed. So we got some more Equites. You got some more of that. Okay, we actually got nothing out of that at all. Like, I was expecting some stuff here, but I guess because it was a defense? I don't know. I would rather not, like, I don't need 200 to 400 denarii at a cost of experience. I have so much food. So much food. It is ridiculous. Let's go ahead and garrison the Legion there. Okay, so 9 hours for that. Alright, my water's okay. Let's go ahead and dispatch the Legion. Yeah, it's only 50. Discovered treasure. Alright, Arcus 1, Toxo 1. Accuracy and crit chance. I'm not sure which one is going to be better. Thorax 1. I'll take all of it for now. Centurion Galea 1. The fact that it has no armor. Like, I don't want any heavy helmets that don't give me armor at this point. Alright, so manpower is going to recover then. Praetorians' morale has improved. Let's go ahead and enter Kizikos. So we should have, I think, like 3,000, 5,000 as our maximum, and I don't know how to get back up to that much. I don't know if that's possible. Like, we always seem to hover around 3,500. Okay, inventory. Got those things. I'll look at those later. You have unspent skill points, 1. So I gave you hardened, I gave you flawless defense. You could really use some other, like, skills. Embrace is just really good. So we'll get that. I don't really want my guys to be the exact same, though. So I'm a little bit worried about making them that. I don't think we have anything to replenish.
One rich bastard throws some denarii around and all of Thracia secedes from Roman rule. Unbelievable!
Well, why are you here?
To defend Rome?
Not at all for the denarii.
That's not the same thing, and you know it.
He's got a point. I mean, it's not the same thing.
So Thracia has decided they want their asses handed to them as well. Fine by me.
I don't have any items that need replenishing. Alright, so we got a new emblem. So, Troas negotiated a hostage exchange in Troas. Thracia, Damianos has been neutralized. Musi has joined you as allies. Lesbos faction was permanently vanquished. Let's see, Legion emblem. I like that one for now. Trophies, haven't gotten a new trophy. Okay. Haven't gotten any new colors either.
Salway, all is well, I hope.
Yep.
Do you have a moment? I would... Legate.
Yep, sorry.
I am at your service, as always.
Dang it. I had a moment, but what were you saying?
Legate. I am...
Dang it. Oh, well. Alright, so I have 1 farm, 1 tannery, 1 iron mine. Farm and tannery, so increases legion strength when conquering new regions by 10%. Okay, that would be good. Infirmary, I need another tannery. Workshop, I need more lumber. I need more farms. So I could get the depot, and that would be good. The question is whether I want to keep some of these for other things. I feel like it's not going to be necessary to make too many decisions because Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this foundry here. Like, all the lines lead here. Does this mean, like, I only need one? I mean, obviously I need the forge. But I do want more battle stratagems. But I need a lumber mill. I think we can get this without risking that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get why can't I do that? Do I need, like, all level 1 stuff first? I don't know. It doesn't seem like that would be the case, but... Alright, in that case, I think we have to go get a lumber mill, which is okay by me. Actually, there's
So,
things
the
over
boys
here.
and I got one of the tribuni of Prima Italica drunk last night.
Legate.
Any good gossip?
When you have time.
Get this. The consul has a canturia dedicated to procuring local delicacies for his own table.
No way. A whole Kentoria just to get him dinner?
The man is obsessed with Greek cuisine.
Sorry, I missed what you had to say, Sextus.
Are we, Legate?
No, you don't have anything else to say. Okay. Alright, but we do have some new inventory stuff. The caltrops. Well, let's get something on Dayanara. So, numb to allies. Intoxicated to allies. Removes burning. Yeah, you can have these, and you can have a water jug for now. It's not really a big deal. Alright. Well, quest-wise, we just have to go conquer something else now. Let's go ahead and head on out. Oh, wait. We can go talk to you.
Have question?
Where did you learn to fight like that?
Mother taught me. It is not so unusual in Shettia. Women hunt and fight. I know it's weird here. And you? How did you learn?
My father taught me. He was unorthodox for a Roman. He didn't like the thought that I'd have to rely on a man to protect me. I mostly taught myself. I'd sneak out of our villa as a child and get into scraps all the time. Later I trained with Cineros. I'm a natural. Yeah, my father taught me.
Indeed. I never understood this. Why not have women hunt and fight? It's easier to protect and feed tribe this way. But your land is different. Maybe there is advantage I'm not seeing.
I don't think so. How did you end up as a gladiator?
Other people come into our lands often. We fight them. I was taken as serva, sold to Greek man. I am too unruly to be Greek wife, but I make good gladiator.
Did you want to be a gladiator?
Fighting for sport is dumb.
I agree. Don't you want to go home to your own land?
Trying to get rid of me. You people brought me here. Sorry. Now you're stuck with me.
Romans didn't bring you here. Don't you have family at home? You want to see Rome? You want to see Rome?
Exactly. Damianos told me quite much about it. I want to see for myself.
You're deflecting. Why do you not want to go home?
I can't go back. I'm not that woman anymore. Maybe some other day we will speak of this.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. It's always nice to get a little bit of dialogue with our companions. I love that I jumped out. It's like, can you not just take the ladder, the stairs? Okay, so, let's see. I need lumber. So I think we come over here to Nikaya. Armory strength is 1899. Our morale is good. I mean, there's really not a whole lot else to do at the moment other than take these things. Okay, well, there's an observation post here that I can go get. And I guess I will tell them to go attack. Okay, Legio Victrix attacks the Pontic army in the Nikaya region. Okay, so once again we have a high loot amount, so I am taking you in. I'm going to send you in.
Which formation shall we use?
So we got a ways to go to get to that scatter threshold. I don't know that we're going to make it. Let's take the protected flank right now.
Consistite lacos in ripa fluminus!
Kind of wish the maps would change. Like, I kind of wish that each of the areas had a map. I imagine that when we move out of Asia Minor, we'll get a different map.
Ready to engage the enemy?
You know. So we could charge, do a lot of damage to them. Or throw Pila. I think I'm gonna charge. We're gonna lose troops, but I do really want to try to get to that scatter threshold. Alright, so divide and conquer. Exploit the chaos in your enemy's ranks by dividing their forces into several smaller groups that can be easily defeated in detail. I suffer a loot range penalty. Hold position. This could be a ruse. Command your legionari to hold their position and exploit this momentary reprieve to evacuate the injured. Casualty survival rate. That is a lot higher. Cavalry charge. Let's take the cavalry charge.
Equites! I
like my loot range. Victory! Okay, we are not getting to the scatter threshold with that, but that's okay. Let's just go ahead and kill as many of them as we can. Alright, so the enemy has retreated. That's unfortunate. Okay, so he has learned the logistics one. We did not get the third tier, unfortunate. 63 denarii, 15 slaves, 31 rations. 3 pristine salvage, 7 good salvage, and 156 coins, spoils of war. And Elankia, 1. 5 to 9, armor shred, 1, critical damage, 5, critical chance, 7. Toxo 1. And an Aspis 1. Plus 1 shield strength. I'll take it all. We'll look at it later. So I'm gonna have to swap in other people pretty soon just to get them, because he's got all 3 of his things, and I don't think he's gonna get any others. I don't like that this guy has essentially the same things, just in a different order. It would be nice to have some other ones. I don't know if there's anything else other than the shield one, but whatever. Alright, so now we have... This region was struck by disease. Providing medicinal aid will help you gain the trust of the locals. Oh, I missed this. Send the speculatores of your legion to gather local support and insert themselves into positions of leadership. And gift the local leaders with riches beyond their imagination so they will support you in the future. I think that is what we are going to take. But also... Retirement dreams. You made camp for the night in a quiet clearing amid a lightly forested area. The sharp golden rays of the setting sun glitter between the trees, and the serene birdsong almost makes you forget the war for a moment. The sound of steady hoofbeats pulls you gently from your reverie. 4 horses approach the camp at a trot. You get to your feet in no great hurry and prepare your praetorians for trouble. The 4 riders wear simple civilian garb and are lightly armed. They look surprised to find you here, and they stop and dismount at a cautious distance. 2 of them walk towards you, while the other 2 stay with the horses. Salve, travelers. I am Lucretia Almendretta. What brings you into my camp? That's close enough. Who are you and what do you want? I'll go with that one. A cunning praetorians mildly disapprove. I'm not even sure if we have any. Conciliatory ones approve. The men recognize you, and as they introduce themselves, you realize that you've met them before. The 4 of them were gladiators at Damianos' school. They owe their freedom to you. It's good to see that you are still alive and well. Come, sit at our campfire, and let's share our dinner. You owe me nothing, but we have no business together any longer. Be on your way. Oh, let's go ahead and share our dinner. Arrogant ones disapprove, conciliatory ones approve. The 2 who approached you excitedly call over their companions, and they all take a seat around your campfire and unpack their rations. You chat for a short while until everyone has gotten to know each other, and they feel comfortable enough to make a request of you. The 4 men have been traveling for a short time, searching for a place to put down roots. They wish to fight no longer, but they have no homes to return to either. They wish to make a new home for themselves together. Start a farm, perhaps, or get into logging. You need help with this? I own no land in these parts. I'm sure we can figure something out. What do you need? If you will grant them your permission to seize a parcel of land from someone who has fought for Mithridates, they pledge to send a large portion of their supplies to you to aid your legion. If my permission is all that you require, then you shall have it. Confiscating land from Mithridates' lackeys will certainly not keep me up at night. I will not condone theft of lawful property, even from those who fought against me. These lands are under my control now, and I will respect those who live here. Sure, I'll grant my permission. Honest ones severely disapprove. Greedy ones greatly approve. Okay. The 4 gladiators get very excited to have found such a powerful sponsor for their dreams of peace and productive retirement. They immediately begin to discuss all the possibilities for how they might utilize the land they seize. But of course, ultimately, that is your decision to make. Farm, lumber mill, a tannery, find a place in the mountains which is rich in iron, and open a mine. Right now, I'd like a lumber mill. We need wood for our forts. There's much nodding and grinning. They know of a place nearby which would be the perfect location for a lumberyard, and the family that owns it supported Mithridates staunchly and fled when your legion took over. Gained Lumber Mill 1. Neat. The gladiators discuss their plans long into the night, and you supply them with some wine to seal the deal. The next morning, they strike out again, excited to start their new lives and hopefully never risk their lives for someone else's entertainment again. Okay. I don't think that shows up on the map anywhere. I think it just goes into my supply of stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and call it an episode here. When we come back, we'll probably head over to that lumber mill and take it, and then, oh no, I can't. I have to pacify the region first. Yeah, so we'll do that. But that will be for next time. See you then, everyone.